Lemons to Lemonade. Hey guys, if you like our content, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you as a follower. We are a furniture flipping family located in the heart of Texas. And today we are flipping a vintage Tallboy 3-drawer dresser. We picked this guy up at an auction for $20 and I'm really excited to show you all what we can do with this. Here we go. So here's what our Tallboy dresser looked like when we picked it up from the auction. You can see we've got some work that needs to be done on this guy. The top of it was pretty trashed. The sides had some veneer chipping off that we're going to have to fix also. But all in all, the drawers were in really great shape and the frame of this was in really great shape too. So it's going to be a really fun piece to flip. And it had some really great legs and wheels on it already that we're really looking forward to doing something fun with those as well. First things first, all of our pieces get a really good cleaning with crud cutter. It's a great way to get off any grease or dust or buildup that's on your pieces. Always want to make sure that you go through and do a really good scrub on these old pieces as well. And this is a great time to check for any damage or anything that you might need to fix along the way. Next thing I want to do is give these drawers a really good sand. I'm going to totally strip off the top of the drawers, and I love to use my Surf Prep 3x4 electric ray sander. The first sandpaper I'm going to use is an 80 grit film sheet, and you can see how quickly this 80 grit film is going to blast through the tops of these drawers. It works just so fast. I love my Surf Prep sander. It's great. Here I'm going to change out to a 120 grit sandpaper just to smooth everything out now that I've got the top pretty much busted through. I wanted to paint the body of the dresser blue and then stain the drawers so they were a different color. So now we're going to give the drawers just a really good once over before we apply the stain. So we're taking just a wet cloth, wiping back any of that extra sand, that sanding dust that was left on there from sanding it down earlier, making sure that our stain has a nice surface to adhere to. We're going to use a Varathane wood stain and Early American on these drawers to give it a nice rich finish. You just want to use a lint-free cloth to apply, and I like to leave on for about 2 to 3 minutes before we wipe back the product. We used our Surf Prep sander to sand down these legs as well, and now we're just going to go over with that Early American stain again and leave it set for about 2 to 3 minutes before we wipe back on the legs. For the shelf dresser, we've chosen to use Naval by Sherwin-Williams. We're going to pour this into our HVLP gravity-fed sprayer and spray it onto our dresser. Now for protection. We'll make sure everything gets a good coat of varathane, polyurethane, and a satin finish to make sure that this is stain proof for years to come. So we listed this piece for $240 and we got our asking price. It sold in less than a day, so that was a profit of $220 because we picked up the piece for $20 at an auction and I didn't buy any new supplies for it. We used things that we already had. We list all of our pieces on our Facebook page and in Facebook Marketplace. We haven't gotten into shipping our furniture just yet because we're really fortunate to have a good following in Texas. And we do like to study our local trends in the area so we know what people are putting in their homes. And we try to make our furniture follow the trends so that it'll flip really quickly. So that's my number one tip if you're getting into furniture flipping is look at what is selling around you and what people are into in your area. And that makes sure that pieces don't sit around for very long in your garage. Be sure to like and subscribe and we'll see you next time.